All right, guys, back at you this evening with Misty. So, important development happening here. I'm going to go into that in a minute, but let's just recap the day. So, we closed down from 1672 in MSTR. Remember, we have all of our eggs in one basket. Tomorrow we have a 1675. That was around $73. Well, after today's close, you'd think it'd be pennies, but that just shows you how high this IV is. So here we are at 1606. So we're well under the 65 with one trading day. I'm going to go into what the price is where we are, but there's even more than that. So we closed on MSTY down 2.27. So we did better because we're not capped. We're going the other way. We're falling down below, right? But you always have the yin and yang, right? We're losing on the synthetic. And at this point, we're gaining on that. So I'm going to cover that. Let's jump into it. All right. No shares were bought, no trades were put on. Okay. So we're still at 14,850,000 shares, right? Not much change in the cash position either, right? You look out here, minus 32. Okay. Let's go over to weekly. And in weekly, we have all of them, right? All the eggs in one basket. All right, let me update this for you on the fly. So there we are with 4.27%. Normally, I'd say we got it. Well, guys, I don't think we got it. We got a dilemma. And let me get into it. Okay, so it expires tomorrow. This guy is down as well, right? 29.29 is 1606. So we're falling because Bitcoin's been falling. All right. So let's go to holdings. I still haven't told you what I got to tell you that's key, but I will. Okay, so where's our synthetic now? It's falling, right? When MSTR goes down, so we are losing, but we're still winning, if that makes sense. Our value is just going down. This is exactly what Bitcoin has been doing, and hence MSTR has been doing, right? 64 million, 45 million, 32 million, 15 million. Okay. But at one point, we had a $38 million buyback on this position. We were up in the high 17s. We may have even hit 18. I don't remember the number. I just remember 38 million to buy back 12 million we had collected. Well, guys, we got another little dilemma. So they're calling it 937, right? So they're not incentivizing, although that's questionable. You have to spend 2.3 at the end of the day to buy something back that you collected 12 million. That doesn't sound great, but you still get 80% of your profit. So here's the dilemma the fund managers are going to face. Okay. We have a Bitcoin conference going on all this week. Well, all the action is Friday and Saturday. Guess who speaks on Saturday? I had one of my subscribers tell me this. I'm going based on their data, but I believe it to be true. I had heard rumors when the conference was out that Trump would be speaking toward the weekend. So I'm being told it's Saturday. Confirm for yourself if you'd like. I haven't had the time to do it. I've been doing a lot of videos, a lot of recap. So here's the dilemma. I'll just spell it out for you. Those that understand it all are already going to know before I tell you. But where are we with Bitcoin at the moment? Well, as I look, remember Bitcoin trades on the 24-hour cycle. It is currently 67,100. Okay, on the futures market, up 3.72 or 2,405 points. So it's clearly moving. I expect you can go apply percentages, you can do all kinds of things, and you can come up with a number. We're very likely going to open up at 1,700 or something. You know, we got all night, and then in the morning, that's going to dictate where MSTR opens up. But based on this, and why is Bitcoin moving up? Because of the anticipation that Trump talks about a strategic hard asset reserve. Again, I'm not giving you any hints as to my particular political persuasion because who gives any what I think or like, right? It's not relevant. All I do is lose subscribers either way. And sometimes I tell you my opinion on, some thing and I lose subscribers. But in that situation, I don't really care. Like if I say, hey, we need oil, and I got a Greenpeace ESG oriented person that doesn't think that we should, right? They want to live on solar and they want to live on wind. Well, tell that to people that are freezing to death because the solar blades, the wind turbines froze and the motors don't work, or the sun isn't shining in a snow blizzard, and it's either freeze to death or have oil or natural gas, right? Or uranium. So all I'm saying is be real too. I get it. If we can do less carbon and we can do both, more power to it, right? But keep that in mind. So here's what's happening. And politicians aren't dummies. I believe that Trump is kind of pro Bitcoin, okay? But he's going to take advantage of it from a political situation as well, just like I expect the other party, the Democrats, when they figure out their candidate and they're going to talk up Bitcoin. Why would you go out to a big audience group and say, oh, we don't believe in any of that, right? It's pandering, and all politicians I've seen pander. So forget about whether you have a belief one way or the other, or you believe one person and you don't believe the other person. I'm just telling you reality, okay? So I believe in Bitcoin a lot, but only really in Bitcoin. I'm not a meme coin and all that. And I get it. It's going to drag those other coins. Look, I did gold. I did all that. I know when somebody creates a moose pasture and calls it a silver company, if we're in the height of silver going up and FOMOing in, people are going to go buy it. And they may make a 50% return in a day or something. That's how crazy it is. But eventually it gets exposed for what it is. Nothing but some smart entrepreneurs that are, have criminal intent. They don't care if they extract your money and you're left holding the bag. You got Bre-X, you got other situations. So here's what's happening. I expect it to open, okay, and we'll see, 1700 or higher. So what is the fund manager going to do? Right? Automatically, if it opens at 1700, it's 675. They're going to stick a $5 or $8 premium above that. Now they're faced at buying it back for 33. I think we only collected 44 on it. I'd have to go find it. We collected 48. So they got a tough decision if what I'm saying pans out. But I say get it done. The longer the day goes, the higher probability that FOMO into Bitcoin. Some of the diehards are probably already assessing this. That's why it's moving early. So I bring that to your attention so that I don't have to, if they see it high and they go, oh, I got to pay, 35 at the open, I'll wait till the end of the day. Well, what if it's 150 or 200? I say if you got any profit, take it. Because remember, as it FOMOs up, your synthetic is back winning. So, and I couldn't fault them for today. But if I was managing the fund, knowing what the calendar is for speakers and that conference going on, I could see no fault at buying it back. Again, if I'm proven wrong and it all dies and but I don't think I am. I honestly don't think I am. I think that what's going to happen is that this would have been a prudent, but again, I can't expect the fund managers to play market prognosticators. I get it. Okay. But be smart. If you see that big move up, don't risk that it's going to go to 1800 at the end of the day and you're going to get killed. If you want to wait on your calls, I fully would wait on the calls right till near the close, because the higher it goes, this FOMO, it could be buy the rumor, sell the news, right? He's going to speak. And did he say enough to keep it up Monday and the rest? Could be, right? If he's really looking for votes, how you position and how you say something. Okay, so I don't want to beat something to death with this, but I want you to alert you, right? We need it because we're down, but I think we could run right up to 1800 tomorrow. Let's see. We're at 1600. It would be wonderful for the synthetic, but I don't want us to get killed here, right? I mean, we had an 80% profit. Knowing this, I probably would have taken it off the table. Am I going to beat them up for not doing it? No, not really. But they're not market, you know, um, gurus. They're not paid to anticipate the market. They're just paid to collect the yield. But it's a shame if it opens at 1700 and they don't take it off and runs to 1850 and they buy it back at that point. So I'm already trying to give you a heads up, people, as to what the situation is. Okay, I don't need to sell. I can move past all this. We closed at 29.29. Fair value is 29.30. What's payouts look? Well, we need that money, to be honest. So we're down to what? What did I say? 25 million on the holdings. Oh, 15. Yeah. So we're down and we could really have used, right, spending 23 to keep, 10, 9 something. And if this thing hits us on a loss on top, then we're really hurting. Although we will have a synthetic gain, but they're going to then need to take it. So we're down from, 32, I think, yesterday to 15 right now. Profit, right? Those are monies. So that's a dollar right there, but it's not 2 or 3 that we're used to getting paid. So let's see. Now, the good news is they better write. If they write calls today and this thing runs up to 18 or 1850, it could work out. They could write a 1950 for a week or something, and then the mention at the conference over the weekend, and maybe it runs up Monday, and then people realize, well, they're talking what if, and we might, and gonna possibly do this, and the FOMO trends down, then maybe we keep that revenue. And again, we're going to make it on the synthetic, which will help us. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. So it's kind of hard to know exactly, we what they're going to do. I'm going to let it play out, and then you can count on me reporting it tomorrow night and letting you know. But just giving you a strong, strong heads up. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just fun and entertainment. I hope you were entertained a little bit. Okay, bye, peoples.